roughly going through. I think we got in the middle. For Rovers, looks like big Ty Stewart to take it.
And probably McLean for Royal Park.
Big Dylan McLean. Played a good game last time we're here. Main FM footy. We're about to start here at Hedges Oval. McLean and Stewart go up. Win it out the back. Coming in off the wing hard for Rovers was Carson. Oh, smothered kick. Hasn't gone too far from the centre. Picks it up again. Oh, releasing handball onto that very hard pitch, and it bounces off the pitch and bounces away from those two boys.
Goreski.
That's what I'm looking for. Goreski. There he is now. Handball's back inside. Looking for a runner. That was Turner. Not able to assist. Coming in nicely and shrugging a tackle far too easily with Short. Gets a handball out. Ball's in dispute. Picked up. Feeding it back there. Looking for Gray. Scrubs forward, and a marking on his chest is Walker. He's at half forward. Drives inside 50. Backing back with the fly of the footy. Not a lot of talk there. Coming in is Aaron Westbrook. He'll mop it up and get it over the line. No, keeps it in. Probably should have taken it out in front of the sponsors board. Picking it up, it's Turner. Gets a handball out. He's got a runner ducking underneath. Goreski goes back inside to Westbrook. The man who had a beanie on in the warm-up. That was concerning.
With a pom-pom.
Comes out to Tunbridge. He drives it inside forward 50. Contest. Oh, just shoving his man out nicely with Stewart. He needs assistance. Sellers just lays it across the boot. And an easy... Oh, well, should have taken it. That was Pavoski. The pop. And he squeezes it back inside to Smythe.
Yeah, well, we'll go with Smith, I reckon. I reckon that might be the way you go. He goes beyond 50. Good contest. Pye's got the front position. He's 45 out. He gets a small kick into that forward zone. Going in there was Phillips. He couldn't grab the footy, but it's all Royal Park. We're going to have a shot on goal. And that looks pretty good. And the Tigers are on the board this afternoon. And we've gone 1.5 minutes. I'll just pick up the player for you, boys. And, yep, they...
Trent Pye.
No, but he didn't kick the goal. Pye kicked it on post.
No, he took the handball back.
Well, I reckon we'll have to go to the video replay, mate. But it's this fellow in the middle here.
Coming onto the wing.
He won't.
Refusing to turn around and give us a look. Huntsman.
He's giving you donuts, boys.
He's given us donuts. And
then leans over. That'll come up beautifully on the video.
Oh, well, won't it? And he's got one of those numbers you can barely read anyway.
Brendan Birch.
It's Brendan Birch, it was too. Now, up they go in the ruck again. Good contest given there by Rovers in Phillips, but it's all Royal Park. The Tigers through Short will kick it long. He finds Zach Tunbridge, and he's got that shag here. He's easy to pick up. He goes short, but it's a poor kick. Intercepted by Chappie Jones. Chappie Jones will release the pressure for the Rovers.
Two Dads Jones comes to the broadcast side. Dangerous looking kick, but a good mark. Strong hands by Fraser. Back pocket, broadcast side. He's got a man on. Elects to chip over to him now. That's that's Jureski. I'm going to have trouble with that all day. I apologise.
Goreski, mate.
Goreski.
Well, you're close if you say Jureski.
Kicks to the wing. Contest. Who wants it? McLean overruns it. It's out the back now. Mopping it up there for the Tigers was... haven't got him on the list. Better get that updated. 41. Driving the inside is Fraser. Looking for a man. Scrubbing looking kick. And free kick paid against Sass, the coach of Rovers, that being Sellers. He's questioned the umpire. I think it was for a hold. Half-back flank. Walker chips it over. And he's got a man on at half-back. Nice little chipping kick marked by Dunn. Stewie drives to the broadcast side. Up they go. Short, the skipper, not able to grab it. Coming in's his opposition skipper with his lid. Jureski on the bottom. That's Carson Jureski. He's wrapped up in a good strong tackle and the umpire crosses himself. We'll have a bounce right near the broadcast, John. This is where we like the action on the wing in front of us here.
We do, mate. It's 4 minutes gone in this opening term. It's all the Tigers at the moment. They are 1-6. Rovers, Maryborough are not on the board. Pack form with Pye goes in hard. Jureski might have grabbed him without the footy, but it's all the Rovers at the moment. Pushed forward by Monk, but intercepted there by James Shelton. He doesn't muck around. He goes to the outer side. He's got the Candyman on. The Candyman now. He looked to give off. He will. He goes. They're all good now. They'll kick it down the line. and it is an effective
well
kick,
done. Oh, yeah.
and it was good, out in the full, in fact it was, but from this distance it looked like it was all okay. 1 goal, 6. It is the Tigers. Maryborough Rovers yet to bother the score. They haven't pushed forward as yet. They might on this occasion though, because player over there was Kennedy. That's Graham. Now he'll come inboard into the hot spot. Poor kick, in fact, and intercepted by Walker.
Plays on now to half-back. He's got a man all in his own. Is Thomas Quick, scrubbing kick. He's going to make Birch work for it. But handball's back inside, back to his feet. Going back. Oh, that was a throw, but the umpire says play on. Scooped it out there to Pavoski. And the pop hits, that looks like the king of TV in Graham Kennedy. In fact, it is. And he'll have a shot. 45-degree angle, 40 out, and he should aim at the right goalpost post and just ease this back straight through the middle, I'd imagine.
Got a little bit of the Brody Grundy hairstyle happening there too.
He has. He's wearing the right number too. Running, sits it up. He starts at left, and it stays left. And the man wearing no white jacket says one behind the stick. That's our second score of the day. That's opened 1 straight goal to 1 behind. We've been playing 5 minutes here at Hedges Oval. Now,
I reckon it's McKay with the footy for Rovers. For Royal Park, he touches the ball in, bounces. He'll kick it down the line, but geez, there's nobody home. The two Goreski boys, they battle in the air. They didn't talk. Now it's flicked out. It'll end up there. Arson of the latter two, but that was a poor kick, intercepted, and it is all the Tigers. They'll go laterally to the outer side of the ground where we don't like it there, Billy. And we're in that back zone for Royal Park. It is 6 playing 1 here. We've travelled 6 1/4 minutes. We're still with the Tigers, outer side of the ground. Not sure where to go now. We'll go short. That's okay. They're working it pretty well down that outer side wing. A long ball. Be looking there for Will Short. They go one-on-one with Jareski. Now we're at ground level. Pack forms. A lot of players around the ball. Bit of a don't argue in there. It looks like the Candyman in there. And he can't get clear. No, it's not the Candyman. The Candyman is out on the wing, but we've got two that look alike, both with long sleeves. Up they go. We're 1.5 kicks out from goal for Royal Park. They've got the only score on the board at the moment. Now the ball's kicked onto half board. That's a good mark, and that was taken by Fraser. Fraser turns and goes. It's a poor kick, and that occasion it is intercepted by the Candyman, and he'll look to play on outer side.
Does now, and he sells a little bit of candy, ducking back inside, drives one to the wing, up and under. Goreski coming in, but in the front and taking a good grab down the other side, swinging around in the middle, looking in there for another long sleeve bandit. That's Hamish Blake. Oh, he's got a runner on here. Murdoch, Rupert, look at him go. His ponytail in the breeze. Kicks it low, looking for an option, but too far out in front of Tunner. And the ball goes out of ball. Good pressure coming off his man there was Clark. Put a bit of pressure on Murdoch and spoiled the kick. Tunbridge diving effort, but it was too far out in front. Over boundary throw in.
He almost had a good case to ask about pushing the back after he got rid of that ball then too, boys.
He nearly did.
Had a fair shove.
Boundary throw in. 5 metres around. We've been playing 8 minutes here, first term. Ruckman. Oh, coming in. Sorry, John.
Sorry, mate. I thought you'd had a break there. But
that's all right. Scooping it up and, yeah, that's out in the full. A quick snap. That was by Pye. I liked his game last time we were here, John. He was really good.
Yeah, he's an in and under player. And the Tigers, they're looking at the first final series for a long time, and big crowd in here this afternoon, waiting for the footy to be brought back.
Rovers got ball line twice and didn't use the ball too well in that 2 turnovers. So
somebody just needs to move that blue forward drive so they can get the ball back.
Now the player out there, it looks like Westbrook. He's going to get on his hands and knees. No, he doesn't need to.
This is our beanie man.
6 playing 1. Westbrook with the purple boots. He had the headphones on before the game too. Now he kick it long beyond 50 to a pack of players. Good body work there by Larkin. He was allowed to get away with it. It was a poor kick down the line. They're lining up in numbers at Royal Park. The ball come back whence it came.
Ooh.
But that was a poor kick.
Keeping the sponsors happy.
Two. 3 kicks taken by Phillips. The footy back in zone. Deep in that area. Right in front of his broadcast side. In front of Cloverance. Excuse me, frogging me throat again. There he goes. And he kicks it. It's a short kick. It was taken by Fraser.
Fraser swings it inboard. It's a terrible looking kick, but he's got a couple of options there. The boys need to raffle it. Putting it under nice and hard. Burrowing in there. Gray's in there, the Candyman. Also Rupert Murdoch. The Candyman gets it out. He's got a runner out there. That was Shelton. He finds a man out wide. It's a scrubbing kick, but it's to the advantage. It'll work out well here. Running onto the footy nicely and gathering. It's quick. Drives it inside forward 50. Who wants it most? And Birch does and takes a strong grab. Well judged with the breeze blowing away from him. This will be a tough kick from here. Looking inside for options. The boys are saying no. Have a shot, big fella. You kicked our opening goal of the day. Try and kick your second. Aim at the right goal post. He'll need to keep it reasonably low. It'll be a tough kick. But he's kicked it high. Breeze, bring it back nicely. Good kick from Birch. That's his second. And the team's second takes him to 2 straight 12, playing one behind, 10 minutes gone. And Wixie, that was a great goal.
It was, mate. He loaf of knowledge there, wasn't it? Sat it up in the breeze and let it swing back nicely. I'll tell you what, Scotty Sellers wouldn't be too happy with the disposal at the moment. It's been pretty ordinary, hasn't it?
They were on through the middle then.
Brad Fraser, one of the man in play, turned it over 3 times with pretty ordinary kicks. So.
He looks a bit like Scott Sellers too, Fraser.
He used to have the big breedies and that, mate, but they're gone, I suppose, as he's got a bit older. So
here's our main man, John, into the ruck.
Matty Stiles. He'll do the ruck work, and up he goes. He probably won that tap to Sellers. We'll give him the benefit of doubt. Sellers kicks it onto the wing now. It's a foot race for the footy. Geez, might have got one too high. I reckon there was Phillips umpire.
Stiles, there he goes.
In he goes, and he looks like he's had some kind of movie, doesn't he?
Kelly. It must be coach's instructions to play this side of the ground due to the sponsors they've been on, boys. Everyone's getting a close look at it.
This is good. We like it over here.
Now, we got 2 hairdos in the vicinity of the ball. Have a look at them. They go up in the ruck. Oh, got one too high. Surely did the play there. And is that O'Connor? I reckon it might be.
I reckon it is.
At the bottom of the pack. He always is. He's on the wing. He'll kick it now into that forward zone. Pies lurking at the back of the pack. But good work. Got a shove there. Was
dangerous.
Player in Popovsky, and that was dangerous. Popovsky will kick it down the wing.
Contest there. Goreski there. Should have probably taken that grab, Ryan. He works back in, does well. Sells him man. He's got Turner on, bouncing, coming out full-chested. The umpire says it was out. I don't think it was. The players agree that it wasn't, but the boundary umpire's in the best position. It was a good gather. That was Carson Goreski. Good play by Ryan. He went in to grab it and then went back in and cleaned up his work. Boundary throwing, 50 out. Maryborough end of the ground. Rovers attacking. Sellers goes in, throwing his weight around. Lays a tackle on Short. Didn't have it in the end. Coming out the back to the Albino Bandit. Scrubs it along the wing. Kick favours, that is the pop in Popovsky. And in hot pursuit was Stiles. Oh, hey! Bit of bumpo. Kennedy's there. Blake and Stiles says, cut that out. No need for that. Umpire throw it in. True centre wing. Broadcast side.
Now, it's Stiles up in the ruck, but geez, it's a long throw, and it's grabbed by Sellers. He actually fumbled a ball that he should have taken. Dylan McLean was there, but it was picked up in the end by Monk. Monk will kick it long for Rovers, up into half forward. We're 50 out from goal, and now the ball is just shoveled forward. No real possession except for Goreski. Goreski around the bottom. That was Carson. Around the bottom. Around the body. And, well, it kind of was around the bottom, I suppose.
Hey, speaking, John, sorry to cut in. I heard Dennis Committee yesterday say, kind of.
Kind of,
yes. He's been listening in to the main FM broadcast.
He must have been listening into the Huntsman. God love him.
Oh, he was happy with that. I thought I'll have to remember as Walker. Chips to himself, plays on. We've been going for 15 minutes first term. It's the broadcast, half-back contest there. Getting a fist in nicely was Stewart. And forces it out of bounds. There helping him was Stiles, a.k.a. Ned Kelly. 2 straight 12 plays, 2 behinds. Here at Hedges Oval. Thrown in, half-back flank. Attacking end for Rovers. Tapped out. Sellers is in there trying to win the footy also. Dick Phillips going in. Skipper cops one high. He's wearing the helmet. Gives it to the wrong man. That should be 50. And umpire play on, blows his whistle. He's waving his arms. But in the end, the coach kicks it forward. But there's no one home and an easy mark taken. Oh, I thought he was going to throw it to the opposition. That was Schmidt. Goes.
Or Thomas Quick, is it? Oh, sorry, mate.
I think it was Schmidt. You're right, John. It's made its way to half-back to the Candy Man. Over the other side finds Shelton. He's away and running. Awkward-looking drop, but it's looking for Tunbridge. Over his head. Clean bowls everyone in the end. Tunbridge in hot pursuit. Also there, tapping along, trying to keep his feet with Smythe. And, they're in here. Driven forward on the chest. Oh, no, it's gone too far. For short. Good tackle laid by Chappie Jones. Should have been holding the footy. Coming in to help is the pop. He kicks the half-back flank, but there's absolutely no one home. Ball will be in dispute. Good attack on the footy. Got a couple of beat. Oh, I'm just doing it partly easily. Walker drives it down inside, but a good fist away by the man who had a beanie on in the warm-up, Westbrook. It's out of bounds, 50 around from that's Royal Park's goal, sorry. Yeah, that was O'Connor. Walker wearing 14. I saw the 4 on one side, went with Walker, John.
Yeah, they're hard to pick up the Royal Park numbers. It's the white on the yellow. We're in the forward zone for the Tigers. Up they go in the ruck. Geez, there's a lot of players around this footy. Sellers in the back zone is lurking. He couldn't get the footy. Good tackling in there by Big Style. He's in the back 50. Big Style.
Rovers are getting their fair share of the ball, but they're just playing it down across the centre line. It was half forward line before.
Now the ball is kicked onto the wing. They were looking there for Fraser, couldn't find him, and that was the candy man in fact for the Tigers. He gets it to the back door to its back door to its team board, looking there for a player in short. Now we'll go long, and it's a ball kick. It's a bit of a shank, bouncing footy. 38 up for the Tigers goal. They're lurking. Back door to come back door. Tackle was a good tackle by Goreski. Now it falls there, the player in O'Connor. O'Connor, ball kick and it's intercepted by
Get the penetration. Big Phillips. Broadcast side up and under, says who wants it. Coming in is Larkin, but marking in front of Ryan chips it over now. Looking up there to the king of television. Scoots to the stage and loses footing on the wing. 16 minutes gone, first term. 2 straight plays, 2 behind. Real arm wrestle at the moment. Not a lot of clean footy. Thrown in on the wing. One down, big fist. But running into the best spot there is Anderson. Oh, the ball ends up staying in, but then the umpire changes his mind and says it was out. And we'll repeat the process. Boundary throw in. Ball hasn't gone too far. There's Gibber. Good game in the 2s. Puts his bag in the boot. Good stuff, Jib. Thrown in. One down nicely by Short. Shark there well. And kicking forward. Oh, good grab. Oh, too high. Yeah, too high. Didn't like the treatment he was down there either. No, that's... he's got the knee brace on. Who we got there? Wixie?
I think that's Tristan Marr, boys.
It is. Gives it to the skipper, then gets it back. Marr kicks it inside forward 50. Up goes Birch, but Tally-Ho didn't really get off the ground. Westbrook trying to clean up. In there helping him is the pop. And over the boundary line, 50 out, right in front of the sponsors. They'll be happy with the play there, John.
Yeah, it's Tigers by 10 points. 12 playing 2. 17 minutes gone. First term. Out here at Hedges over. Geez, isn't that umpire got an arm on him? He's hoofed that about 50 metres into the corridor. Pye was in there for the Tigers. Couldn't get it. But they're under pressure. A little give. It wasn't that cute. Now it's cute kicks going everywhere. Ineffective. And eventually it's tumbled over the boundary line and we'll have a throw in. Gee whiz, I didn't even know how to call those kicks. They were kind of little half kicks, weren't they? And the main kind of kicks they were. I'm pretty happy about...
Dennis running with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, up they go in the ruck. Goreski won the tap on that occasion, but sharking the ball there was Murdoch. Couldn't get it. Ball comes out now to Smythe or Smith, whichever school he went to, but that's an ineffective kick as well. And it's all the Tigers. 12 playing 2. It's 10 points. We've got a kick that goes out wide, and the man out there is Shelton. Shelton now, he's got a lot of time. He's running it a long way. He's going to go short. Finds the Candy Man. Candy Man.
He's a late shepherd there. Late shepherd downfield for a kick for a late shepherd there.
And that was off the play, was it, Wixie?
Yeah, mate. Carsten Goreski shepherd out. Didn't like it, so give him one to go on.
The ball has been kicked into the forward zone. Pye is underneath the pack. He grabs it. Good work in there. He might have given away a free kick. He's back to the ruckman. I'm not sure if he did or not. No.
It was either legged or high.
Yeah,
he didn't really see it.
Pye, the umpire signals he copped Pye across the mush, the face, so he's going to go back
in the pie hole.
Yeah, exactly.
As a kid, I wonder what nicknames he would have got back in his day.
Here he is. Set shot, 35 out. Not much of an angle to speak of. Kicking into the breeze, sits it up nice and high, and he's very happy with it. And a bit of head wobble there from Pie Dog, and the sponsors will be very happy to see the third goal go on the board. Takes him to 3 straight 18, and the visiting side being the Rovers, 2 behind, 19 minutes gone first term. And what have you got with regards to his so far, mate?
It's pretty even. Centre clearances, Royal Park is dominating. We've only had 3 centre clearances so far, and Royal Park have won all 3 of those. Inside 50s, 10-6, so that's a pretty good effort considering the breeze they're kicking into Royal Park in this quarter.
They'll be happy with their start into the breeze.
Now we're back in the middle here. Umpire Quinton throws up the footy. Styles wins the tap, but not to the advantage of Rovers. It is all the Tigers. Ended up there with, is that Humphrey? Humphrey kicks it in that forward zone, and Pye looks dangerous. Pye will turn and go. He kicks it to the hot spot. 1-on-1, the Candyman's there. 15 metres out. Comes to the front of the back. Smyther's there. He steps around a player. Very calm, under pressure. A long kick. He'll be looking for a teammate there if he can find him in Monk, but it's called play on. Ball comes on the Handyman. The Handyman and the Candyman. He's both of those. Well, he's looking for short kicks it towards the forward pocket. The handy Candyman. That could catch on, couldn't it?
Yeah. See, Scotty Sellers has moved himself to centre half back now, boys. He started down forward, so maybe just to
look to control it a bit,
stem the flow a bit, I suppose.
Yep, spot on, Wixie. Well picked up there. Thrown in near the sponsors board, forward pocket, out of side, short against Styles, and then scrubbed forward by Birch. We favour him with the boundary. Tunbridge is there trying to win a good tackle. Slung over the boundary by Perry Turner. We'll have a throw in, 25 metres around. We're playing 20 minutes, 21 first term. 16-point lead to the home side. Tap down. Sellers scrubs it, but no one home. Mars there looks to play on. He's got men on. Kicks it out in front of Stewart. And how's that for served up on a platter? Beautiful play by Mark. Good grab and wasted no time. There's no time. Perfect lead, and won't get much better service than that all day, Wixie.
No, mate. You'd, as a full forward, you'd enjoy it coming in like that, wouldn't you, as you said?
Bit of local knowledge here, you'd expect to.
Geez, the Handyman and the Zach Stewart look alike too, don't they?
They certainly do.
One's a handyman and one's a Candyman. Mate.
Here he is, Stewart. Not much of an angle to speak of. Keeps it low. He elects for a different setup to the others going the high. He kept it low into that breeze, and that's their fourth of the day. 4 straight 24. Good kicking is good football, playing 2 behinds. 21 and a half minutes gone first term here at Hedges Oval. Sorry, mate. Just said Wixie, Sellers, he's barking instructions down there to the boys. They really need to lift. They've got the use of this breeze, and there couldn't be long to go in this quarter. We haven't had a lot of stoppages.
No, it's definitely not a 4-goal against breeze, is it?
No, certainly not. And just looking at the trees, it's starting to pick up again, so they might be on the wrong end of the deal here, John. They don't want to get off to a slow start if you've got the breeze.
No, absolutely not. Travelled, we're 22 and a quarter minutes in now. Up they go in the ruck. And, geez, the Rovers seem to be winning the tap, and on that occasion they mowed the most of it through Fraser. Fraser will kick it long, looking for Goreski. Couldn't find him. Bouncing footy over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in, 35 out from Rovers' goal.
Very like the Goreski brothers, being Carson and Ryan. Similar build, haven't they? And same running styles.
So their old man, mate, was an absolute gun player in this comp for a long time. He was a big solid fella, mate.
You would have played with him, Wixie, did you?
I did, mate. He was captain of the club when I went there, and he looked after the young ones pretty well, mate. He didn't mind getting in amongst it.
Good on him.
Now up they go in the ruck to the front door, though. It's Rovers through play in Monk. He kicks it forward, but goes out of bounds. Is that one on the full, I think, boys? It might be.
No, bouncing to the post, mate. Doesn't matter. She's quarter time.
Quarter time. 4 goals straight, 24. We've got the Tigers and the visitors, the Magpies. They are 2 behinds. We'll take a short break. Quarter time here. You're listening to Main FM Footy 94.9.
I'm Marie Edwards, your State Member of Parliament for Bendigo West. If you need assistance tackling any state government issue, please contact...
Poss was Dion Edge, one of the boys you mentioned, because he's one of their better players.
No, it certainly wasn't. It was Carson Goreski.
He was having a crack.
No, there was a couple of...
Johnny, been a long time since the number 24 at Rovers wouldn't have got a kick in a quarter.
No, absolutely. Now the ball's kicked in the forward zone for Rovers. Running after the ball was the Candyman, and also Jareski. He's not happy with the treatment that he's received, and he's been paid a free gig against him for delivering the ball back in an aggressive manner to the umpire, I'd say. The boundary umpire, and the free kick will go to the Candyman.
Well, that's not a good start. He was one of the ones named by Scotty Sellers.
In Shane Gray. Now, the ball is kicked short. He finds a teammate there in Mayer. I'll go with Mayer. Mayer, I like that better. Geez, that's a dangerous kick. It's kicked into the hot spot, but they're good enough to get away with it, the Tigers. The ball goes down the line looking for Tunbridge. Couldn't find him. The kicker of that footy would have been James Shelton with the long sleeves, it was.
He's had a fair bit of it, Johnny.
Yeah, he has.
Yes, he's been pretty good so far this
It was all over the other side. Got a lot of it, but he's not sure possession. He's too far away. Henry throwing. Here's the bench of Rovers. Maryborough into the ground. One down by McLean. He's got a couple going hard at it there. One of them being Hamish Lane. As Wixie picked up in the first quarter, the skipper in Sellers has put himself behind the footy at centre-half back. And we'll just look for the time clock behind us here. We've only been going about a minute. 4 straight plays, 2 behinds. No addition to the quarter-time score. Thrown in. One down by Stewart. And Shark there. Look, scrubbing kick forward by the best interview in the league in short. And in come a crowd of players. Good tackle laid by McLean. Ball up. Forward flank. McLean will go up against Stewart. Stewart wins it down, but it's the advantage of Mayer. In hot pursuit also there for Rovers was Fraser. Have another boundary throw in. It's a bit of a slow start to the second term here. There's no score as yet. Forward flank up to Maryborough into the ground.
Now up they go in the ruck. A lot of players around this footy. In the ruck work was big Dylan McLean. Got a whistle and play for a push. I reckon it's going to go to Pye. He's always at the bottom of the pack. Oh, Birch, sorry. Geez, he got up looking the same, but Birch, he's always on the bottom of the pack as well. He'll kick it long and deep. He was looking there for Zach Stewart. Couldn't hang on to it. Ball is eventually flicked into the goals by the opposition, and therefore we have a minor score. So we are, that's 4 wide, 5. And
Flash on the score for them, John.
Yep, and Scotty Sellers will bring the footy back in. He's kicking out. He'll come long down the line. He'll be looking for a teammate there in Popovsky. Couldn't mark the footy. Now we're at ground level. Diving in after the footy is Birch. He done pretty well, and they're all tied up. Players jump on him. We'll have an adjudication round about 55 out from Royal Park's goal.
Thrown up, nice and high. The skipper short. Comes in over the top, knocks it to the advantage. In there was, that was Turner. Doing a bit of body work. Birch is there hard against the line. Steps around one. He might get it in with this breeze. In there, Stewart. Oh, good contest in the square. Dragged down, then trying to force it through. It's stayed in play. Terry Turner over the top. Got a man on in rolls. Coming out to Pye. He tries to keep it in. Not able to do so. Geez, that was a good one-on-one contest between Chaffey Jones and Stewart in the square.
Perry Turner, better off kicking long, mate. Trying to clear it out of the fence and go in the short hand.
No finessing down there. Thrown in. Oh, it's a long one over the back. Sellers taps it down. Needs some help. Got one in the hip. Keep an eye on him. He's down behind play. Oh, coming in some hard attention there was Brett Monk. The ball, he's received a free kick, and Goreski's still down. I reckon he got a cork hit out of that one.
He has already. He's not moving too well.
Half back along the line. Along the line. Bang. Straight on the high lap shoot there. And cop that one. That was a very poor kick. And that was from Monk. And Shelton will have his 28th kick. About a couple of minutes into the second term.
Jimmy Shelton on the left. It's a long kick. Penetration was good, but we've got a push, and it's going to go the way of Tunbridge. We've got one fair smack in the middle of the back. They don't like it down there, the Rovers players, but here's a response. Other players around him seem to indicate it's there.
Pretty ordinary effort really to push him because it was 2-on-1 anyway. Scotty Sellers was smart.
It was Fraser. They looked exactly the same. I thought it was Sellers too, and then it was Fraser.
Tunbridge with the ball. He'll kick it long, and the breeze grabs it, pushes it left. Minor score. They can't get another major on the board. They're blemished by 2 behinds now. That is 4-2, 26. And Rovers, well, they haven't really looked like kicking goal yet, have they, boys?
Yeah, no. Ryan Goreski seems to be moving a little bit more freely now, boys. He's just gone out for the half-back flank.
Sellers, normally a very good kick. That's his strength. Off no steps. It drives it in, looking for his lookalike down there in Fraser. Not able to take it. The ball's got out the back to the Albino unit in Walker. He's tackled well. It should be holding the footy. Umpire says no. Walker goes back in again. Rolls is in there. Tackles him hard. This time he says holding the footy. That's probably the square up one. He wastes no time. Double drop on the left foot. He's got a runner out wide. Looking to duck back inside. Holds up play now. True centre wing. Drives an up and under. Will be just inside 50. Out comes Goreski. But good play and coming in well. His brother's there roving it. As you said, he seems to have got over that cork tip. The ball's over the boundary line. Half forward flank out of side. Scoreboard reads 4-2-26. 2 behind the Rovers. 5 minutes gone in the second term.
This is where they're breaking down in the first into the wind. They want to make sure.
Kick and a half out. Kick and a half out. The Rovers. Now kicked in. 40 back in. 30 out. 30 out. Comes front and centre. No clean possession. Now the ball did well there. Picked it up. The player in Popovsky kicks it into that forward zone. Walker flicks out a ball to the Candyman. The Candyman is tackled. Couldn't find a teammate. Ends up in the arms there of player in. Couldn't pick up. Pop again. Sorry, boys. And now we've got a whistle on play.
Unlucky. He said the kick didn't go far enough, John, and yeah, that's a pretty harsh decision there. He's played holding the footy. He didn't really have any prior opportunity. That was nice.
Walker went short to Wilson. Wilson will go outer side of the ground. We're up onto the wing now. It's a contested footy. It's a hot ball. Comes to the back door. Now it'll be kicked forward by, I reckon that's the coach out there.
Everyone.
It was, geez. Gee whiz, player in Fraser. Now the ball comes long and deep into that forward zone. They're going to have an opportunity to have a shot at goal via Ryan, who took a mark 25 to 30 out direct. They're ever going to get their first one on the board. This is their perfect opportunity.
Good kick in by Hedger too, mate. He just banged it on the boot. You know, it's all about covering distance when you're going into the wind.
Get it in quick. That's the backman napping. Spot on, Wixie. Straight in front. As you said, Huntsman should open their account. And he's making the goal umpire work, but I think it's home. Indeed it is. Geez, he's pretty happy with his setup down there, that goal umpire. I'm sure if the camera picked it up, but he's might be challenging Possum for after hours work. Look at that.
He might be just measuring fish, I think.
Yeah.
What's the legal limit of a Murray code?
Yeah, well.
I think he's heard that El Mac wants a grand final gig.
Oh, hello, we've got a challenger.
We have.
4-2-6. Plays 1-2-8. That's their first major of the day. And that's probably his first touch, Grant Ryan. He hasn't really had a sniff down there. Hasn't been up forward too often. He's opened the account. Sponsors Day here at Hedges Oval. You're listening to Main FM Footy.
Back in the middle of the ground, waiting for the ball to be ball up again. Stewarding on the top of the back at the top. You call that one on Falcon?
Yeah, reverse Falcon.
Oh, yeah, reverse Falcon. It's an ugly footy in there. Clean possession. Players are going in pretty hard. Eventually a player there. Look away by Murdoch. Gee whiz, I'm not even going to call it because it was messy and ugly. And ended up intercepted by Shelton. Shelton of the Tigers. Did I see it? And do I believe what I just saw?
He went to look away handball. The problem was all his mates were looking away.
They were too.
Brody Smythe was down there. He did pretty well, but eventually it's going to be the Rovers. Maryborough who'll kick it long up to half forward. They're looking for the second goal here this afternoon. Ball will come out wide. They'll find a player there in Popovsky. He'll come along. He'll be looking for Jureski. But overrunning the footy probably should have did a bit better than Mackay or Mackay. Gee, we've got a number of different pronunciations here.
Goreski on the Alan Didak finger point there. He wasn't overly happy with the delivery. We'll let him off though. Miss Breeze Wixie. Jeez.
Yeah, that's right.
We've been going 8 minutes, second term. 4-2 plays 1-2. Listening to Main FM Footy here at Hedges Oval. Sponsors Day for Royal Park. Thrown in, one down by McLean, but it comes over the back to Shelton. He'll want his left side, so he elects not to use it. Gives it off to the runner in O'Connor. He kicks it out in front. Pye's there. Also assisting him was Humphrey. Comes out of the back. The ball won't quite sit for Pye. Smythe's in hot pursuit. Pye's in now. Look at him go. Kicks it out in front, but the kick. You got to mark
back,
it.
Wasn't it?
It should have been in the back. Perry Turner. Look at him with dash. Kicks to the outer side.
Good kick.
He's got the man over there that looks like the coach, but it's Bradley Fraser.
Right, boys,
comes back inside.
Tunbridge has done a leg. Looks like the right hamstring.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Look at him. That won't be good leading into finals.
Cross him off your list, Johnny. Straight off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is going off my list. You can't come back from a hamstring like that.
Bad one too. It's driven back inside by the coaches look-alike in Fraser, but a good fist in there. It's nearly gone back to whence it came. And going in hard, O'Connor shrugs one. Well done. Outer side wing, kick favours Smythe, but it's straight out of the bread basket. Tackled hard by Pye. Look at him in there. Goes in and under. Gives it to his look-alike in Birch. He'll drive it forward, looking for Stewart. Turner's there and takes an easy mark. And looks to go over to the pop on half-back flank. Oh, the kick's a bit up and under. Rupert Murdoch will go up. Fists it down. Got help there. Good tackle laid on the beanie-wearing bandit in Westbrook.
Didn't have the ball.
And he didn't have the footy, and the umpire saw it the same way.
Take it from the Huntsman boys. Tunbridge, season over. He will not play finals with a hamstring like that. That is a 4 or 5 weeker. You just have a look at him, and I hate to say it, boys, if you're watching this later in the week, but that's a big one. Now the ball is up onto the true centre wing position. Broadcast side will have a 6 playing 10 minutes.
Key forward, mate.
No, he's a good player too. 10 minutes, second term out here at Hedges Oval. It is darkening sky. Is there rain on the way? You'll have to warm up those coffees if in fact it is. Umpire Quinton.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of coffee getting drank considering it is a hot day.
Yeah, none by me at the moment. We're in a drought. Now, ball is kicked long into that forward pocket. Bouncing footy. City End into the goal square. Minor score. And that takes Royal Park 4-3-27. And
the coffee man's had enough. He's backed up.
2-8. Ball is kicked in short to Sellers. Sellers will come down the wing. He'll be looking for Larkin. Finds Larkin on this wing. Larkin, now again, he kicks it long and high. He'll be looking for Carson Goreski, but it's 1 on 3, but Carson Goreski ends up winning the footy. Now he comes in short. That's okay. That was all right, in fact, to Fraser. Then somehow sockers it off the ground, but nobody's there except for Shelton. Shelton, by hand, gives it to the candy man. The candy man sells some candy. Now he'll come into the centre of the ground. He's got a teammate on. Pretty good. And that was pretty good. Finds it to Rupert Murdoch. Now they'll go laterally, and they are away.
Good forward, Mayer. Finds a man down there on the half-forward flank. Very dark, hard number to pick up over there. Can't quite see Wixie. Drives it inside 50 and coming out far too easily and marking unopposed on his chest was Birch. About 10 metres in from the boundary. This wind will assist him. And judging by his first couple of shots for goal, I'll back him in. He'll kick from about 35, probably 40 metres out. Not much, not far in from the boundary, but he's pushed it across to the other side. And the man with no jacket says behind the stick.
Stewie Dunn was the player who kicked it in.
That's the one after. Stewie. Couldn't quite see. We've been playing almost 12 minutes second term. 4 playing 1-2. Rovers seem to have lifted a bit here, but just not converting it to scoreboard pressure. It's Sellers that'll kick it. No, it's not kicked in. Looking over here to the near side. Up they go. And the umpire says a free kick will go. Oh, here he is. The man, Styles. And Fitty, he gives away. Oh, hang on, he's thrown one, and here's a card. Oh, no.
That's a double 50.
Double 50. He's only 45 out, so it doesn't matter.
It's pretty ordinary there from Styles. As Blake came down to
hang on,
took the mark
Blake just upended him, didn't he?
Yeah, he's had he copped a few fair whacks there. Well, I shouldn't say unfair whacks actually. As he came down, Styles is just.
Now what's going on? I think he's playing another kick here. He's given a goal. I reckon he's going to give him another kick. Is he? He's blown his whistle.
He's certainly having a
I reckon he's telling Scotty Sellers as the coach, I'm giving him another free.
But because of the elbows running down.
Yep. But in that case, it was Styles got upended by Blake. So the umpire should have just cancelled that out. Common sense and said, no, you don't get another shot for goal. But that's effectively what he's done. He's given away 2 goals in one act of stupidity, big Stylesy. And he's on the bench now. And that's 2 in 10 seconds.
So how did Stewart end up with the ball then? Why wasn't it Blake that got the second?
Not sure, John.
Well, the second one would be downfield, wouldn't it?
But the 50 metre, he was already on the goal line.
Yeah, so it should have been the same fella kick it, but anyway, Possum, that'll...
should have just been the 1 goal kick. They should have cancelled the reversal because he got upended as well.
Yeah, he got upended as well, so it should have just been 1 goal, but anyway, Poss, keep that pen going. I'm not sure if the scoreboard, I don't think they've put up the second goal, so it should read 6-4 playing 1-2, and fairly undisciplined stuff.
Now, that'll make a bit of confusion with my centre clearances won't add up to the amount of goals.
Well, you'll be racking your brain all night, boss. That'll be a real Mythbuster type setup.
Up they won in the ruck. Short won the tap, and now they're going to push forward through Birch. Birch kicks it long, but it's intercepted there by the coach of the Rovers. He'll go laterally to a team. Laterally, there's that word again there, mate.
I heard it a couple of times yesterday too. I was happy with it.
You did. That was Cal Chaffey Jones who kicked it down the wing. Now they're away through Dale Larkin. He'll kick it in that forward zone looking for Fraser. Fraser grabs the footy by hand, gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy comes into the forward pocket. There's no one home though, and it is Jaden Humphrey for the Tigers. He'll go to a teammate. Geez, they've got safety in numbers. Who'll handball over the top there. I reckon that's he'll kick it long, Birch, and it's a long high ball, but standing in front of the pack, big Ty Stewart marks a contested footy.
Well done, where the ruckman should be behind the play, but kicks it to short. Oh, got a bad bounce off the cricket pitch. That was Goreski. Got a runner out here in the Candyman. A little scrubbing kick, doesn't hit its target, but it's going to work out well. Running onto it nicely there's Quick. Goes over inside to Mayo. Oh, geez, it's a bit of a don't argue that didn't quite work, but that's all right. He's got assistance. Oh, that's dropping the footy. Umpire saw it the same way. Taking him on there was short in Zach.
Got a first option with the ball, boys. They're over finessing a bit.
They were. And Pop goes inboard. Got a runner on here. That's Monk. Oh, good attack on the footy. Well done. Got numbers plenty here. Chips over the top, looking for the candy man. Oh, got to go a bit harder, son. But he's in there now trying to win it and does just that. Got Pye inside. Looks up, drives it inside forward 50. Stewart coming out. Red's at best at the back. It's come over, keeps his feet. Chaffey Jones is in there trying to knock it through from behind. Oh, he's got to do better than that. And Stewart off the ground, sockers it through. And old two-dads Chaffey Jones needed to force it through and unfortunately had a fresh airy, and Stewart kept his feet and kicked a very easy soccer goal. And I think they're one goal behind on the scoreboard. 7-4 playing 1-2. We've been going 15 and a half minutes second term.
Yeah, that's Zach Stewart's third goal, and you're right there, Billy. It should actually read 7 goals 4 to 1-2.
You were right, Billy. It did work out okay there for the Candyman grade, but yeah, you've got to go a bit harder than that. Not always going to turn out like that for you.
No.
Gee whiz.
Up by Wayne Quinton.
Yeah, now Rovers, they've given away those 2 goals from Styles, and now it looks like the floodgates might open. Short, he could have grabbed that footy out, but he knew the rule and would have got grabbed otherwise. Pye was over there, he couldn't collect the footy. Now they go in hard after the ball. Underneath it all was Clark, he couldn't get the ball either. Now we've got a pack form, umpire still letting it go. It's Rovers, they did pretty well, but still they come through Phillips, Richard Phillips. He'll now kick it up to that forward zone, but there's nobody home either there. That is Smith. Now Smith will kick it long, and they're away again. A long ball from the wing, but who is there? Smith, whichever school. Good courage. That was a good call, Billy. He's been tackled now. That's a kind of handball, and it was a poor kind of handball. Ends up with Pye. Pye gives another handball. That was okay, which goes long ball in. Looking there for Stewart. Got a lot of it. Grab it. Ball kicking the footy in there was Brendan Murdoch.
As you called, Smith did well. Courage going back with the ball, but just had no one there to help.
Yeah.
No numbers whatsoever at the ball.
There was none. He had 4 to beat. He went back in and laid a tackle on Pye, which was good pressure, but unfortunately had no help. There's a coach assessing. Drives it out to where it was, that play, and marking quite easily uncontested is the ruckman in big Ty Stewart. He'll go down the line, up and under. Who's there? Goreski, but that's just far too easy. And coming in, and Smythe just says, just tone it down, boys. Half forward flank, drives it, comes to the fat side of the ground. Who's he got? Oh, good grab coming out and marking far too easily on his chest. That to me looks as though it might be
Zach Short.
Zach Short, I reckon it is. That looks like a 1. It's actually a 46. He kicked from 50 out. Shouldn't be any trouble with this breeze. Maryborough into the stadium. Aim at the right goalpost. That he does, and look at it just coming back. Yes. It's come back enough. And the goal umpire in perfect position says straight through the middle. That's a great goal from Short. That takes him to 8-5 playing 1-2. And as Huntsman called it some 2 minutes ago, the danger signs for the floodgates opening. It's all not looking good here for Rovers.
Did you drop something in this box?
Someone dropped something. Yeah, it might have been a bit of crop dusting going on. Someone heading past, I think. Jeez.
Boston Moon, have a look at the look on his face. I reckon he might be offending person.
Nah, I'm fine out here, boys, so you just keep it to yourselves.
Oh. Jeez, one of the sponsors is about to get the flick. Jeez. 19 minutes gone. We're back in the middle. Ball thrown up.
I didn't see that rat running around the back of the commentary box. Now the ball comes into that zone. Now for Rovers running after the footy pretty well there. Pretty well there.
King of television, King of Graham Kennedy.
Graham Kennedy. And, geez, that's good radio, isn't it? Those jokes are timeless.
Oh, they are.
Now the ball. 40 out.
Those more breath at the minute.
From goal. Up they go in the ruck. A lot of players around the ball. It spills to Pye. He had it sold before he collected it. Then he ended up with Pye. Bought it back. Now he's got it. Now he goes over the top after poor handle. Sometimes this Vogel just lets him down a little bit. But now he butters up. He wants to atone for his mistake. He's lurking again. Will he get another go? Goes in pretty hard after the ball. We're all bound up. Geez, Wes. Talk about... I might take up comedy if I'm no good at commentating. But some will say I'm no good at either. But anyway.
Centre wing, up they go. McLean and Stewart. Stewart's been good since going into the ruck. One down by Birch. He don't like selling a bit of candy too. Drives it inside. The kick favours Stewart. Oh, should have got the hands out. Might have got one high. A bit unlucky not to get a free kick there, but should have probably marked it out in front rather than on the chest.
Don't worry about playing for free kicks.
No, exactly right. Play it as it goes. Mayer's in there. He's going back in there. Good stuff from Perry Turner, the man with no Christian name, in there trying to help him's two dads, Chaffey Jones. He's got one high for mine, comes out the other side and then down the main drag. That's nearly gone. That's landed on the train and it's off to Ballarat. But taking the result free kick, looks like O'Connor squares it up and he's got the skipper in short.
He's a long way from home. He's basically halfway between the centre circle and centre half forward. But geez, he likes his chances because he's got a howling breeze behind him. He'll need to sit this footy up, and if it's anything like the last kick that went down in that direction, he might make pretty good of it. No, hasn't got it, but it's gone a long way. It's gone right to the teeth of goal, offhand. 54 playing 8. Margin, geez, we're a long way away from it now. 22 minutes of ticked over in this second team.
I reckon it might even be 59. They're changing it now. I reckon they're updating on that. Not changing it. They're a goal behind Posse. Is that what you've got?
Now it's Sellers with the footy. Spoke to Poss, studies his notes there. He's meticulous in his notes.
He's still myth-busting about that centre clearance. It's baffling.
No. I've still got it as 8 goals, boys, so that's looking pretty good now.
They've updated it.
Short kick to Kennedy. Now he gives it to a teammate. Outer side of the ground by foot. By foot. The pop did pretty well. He's got Fraser if he wants him to side. He just ignored him. He should have went with him. But the man with a helmet in Phillips. True centre wing to true centre.
Drives down the other side, but in the Albino arrangement. Walker, but he goes off running. Steps back inside. Stewart, pumping in there. You've got the breeze. Goes over to Rupert Murdoch, puts him under the hammer. Gets a handball there, but it's intercepted by, that was Fraser, the man who's been in that spot fraternity. Comes in the middle now to Ross. Ross is right in the middle of the ground. Geez, you're against the breeze, son. Don't have a pink. Kicks it inside forward 50 now, going down. There's Larkin, out bodies his man. Can he find it on the ground? Sits through him nicely. On the left, across the face, behind the stick. 1-3-9, 8-6-54 in the shadows of half-time. Aren't really a lot of shadows here now at Hedges Oval as it's clouded over. Into main FM footy. Crosstown rivals battling it out on Sponsors Day here at Hedges Oval.
Yeah, you've got some fan mail coming in here, Billy. Vote 1 Billy Hewitt, #1 caller in Central Victoria. So
thanks, Mum.
Gee whiz, it's actually big. Big Colin. Big Colin. Listen, now we're on the wing position, and now I'm offended, Big Cole, because
you rolled out the comedy and everything.
I give his missus so much love, and he still doesn't like it.
Oh, I'm glad you, buddy.
Oh, we're on
free kicks going.
You know, the young Charlie Love listening at home too.
Gee, yeah, she will be. Now, the footy is with O'Connor. O'Connor will kick it long looking for Pye. Couldn't find him, but geez, he ended up with a ball. He tried it, don't argue. It's Smite. Geez, he went in hard after him. He was just tracking him like no man's business. He's up rewarded with a free kick.
Still got to do the team thing, don't they? I know they're 8 goals up, but they are finessing a bit.
Driven down the wing. Oh, good contest there. Going up well was Fraser. Comes out to the Albino. Walker. He's got a man back looking for a ruckman. Don't handball to ruckman. Does well in the end. Well done, McLean. Well done, Miss Forward. In the van, Clark. Got a bit of time, under. Who wants it most? Well grab going in there. That was Hedger. And that's a good strong grab. Kicks it now. Going back. Well, good there by the Candy Man. He put his body on the line that time, then sold some. Chips it inboard. The kid's got a bit too much on it. Stewart's there, wants a runner. Got one now in the king of television in Kennedy. Tackle, don't bump. Goes inboard now. Fraser kicks it, but coming out and reading it beautifully was Shelton, and he'll steady. And Shelton will come right side. Back wide, went one-handed at it there was Mayer. Couldn't get the footy. Now the ball is flicked over by foot to Kennedy. Kennedy kicks it long into that forward zone. Goreski from behind, front and centre though, did pretty well. The player in Hedger. He kicks it long into that forward zone. Pouncing on the footy. Larkin, bang, in she goes. And wowee, didn't they need that goal?
Beautifully raised off the back by the big ruckman Hedger. He thought he could get some of that. He just let it rip. He said Larkin went back. So good work. Well rode by the big fella's about 6'8".
Geez, that more work on Rory Dooser as the bounce down there. And favoured Larkin. He did well, but like you said, Wixie, great crumbing there. Biggest man on the ground, picked it up like a rover.
He's going to move like one of Johnny Howe's off. He just go straight up and down, but then it started moving around.
But then it did disappear over the fence after it was kicked. Down here, Rupert. The Yadretti, flowing. Gives it off to Shelton. He'll want that left. Kicks now. Good driving kick in the best position and well read. That looks like Westbrook. The man with the pom-pom beanie in the warm-up. Goes across the ground, it's an up and under. It's got to be lower than that. William Short reads it best. In there helping his Birch. This will be a good kick. Great service. You've got to wrap that up. Looks like Hamish Blake it is. And coming in to help. Well done. Good work there from Short. Tackles him hard. Birch followed up his work. And he's put it through. Good work. He said, if you can't mark them, Blakey, when I put them on a silver platter like that, I'll just follow it up and I'll put it through myself. And Poss, correct me if I'm wrong, that might be his third of the day.
I will not correct you because you are not wrong, and that is his third for the afternoon, joining Zach Steele for three right for the day.
What's that take us to? 9:6.23. Have to be nearly half time. Clock showing 26.
26 minutes.
I think we started at about a minute and a half late.
Yeah, we've had it's a five goal quarter for Royal Park, 7 goals in total, but yeah, it's certainly stretching it out with 20 minutes just last time on.
See that, Johnny? A little boundary umpire has thrown the ball in the Wayne Quint. He's straight through the fingers, falconed him, and he's had to turn around and go and pick it up.
He's itching as well. It's going to be the Tigers that come again. It's
all day would have hurt.
Actually, we've got a whistle on play, and I reckon a free kick is going the way of Phillips. Didn't see what it was for, but the whistle was blown. Now we're blowing time on. We've got dark skies behind us. No sign of any rain as yet. 60 playing. Royal Park is a very nice part of the world, I tell you at times. You'll kick it to half, kick it all only went about 20 metres now. Contest now, ground level. Players over the footy, can't get a clean possession. Umpire still letting it go, hoping for it to come out. Pull that back, out of somewhere. And that free kick will go to Murdoch. He goes long and wide, and they're going to get away with it. Can't read numbers out there, boys. We've got no hope.
Worse now when the sun's out.
Yeah, when the sun is out. But we'll just say it's with Royal Park, shall we not?
It's short.
Ends up with Sellers. Sellers goes to Fraser by hand of Rovers. That made life a bit easier. Siren sounds half-time here at Hedges Oval. It is Royal Park, 9:6.60. They are leading Rovers, Maryborough, 2-3-15. Half-time, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 94.9.
When you're on the lookout for a car, new or used, be sure to see Castlemaine Mitsubishi. They don't just sell you a car and forget you. They pledge to look after the car and you completely. And in a modern workshop fitted with the best equipment available. And of course they have the full range as well as a whole selection of used cars. You can truly trust Castlemaine Mitsubishi. LNZ 457845 Mitsubishi, sponsor of Main FM. A beautiful floor makes a beautiful home, and Central Carpets Castlemaine is the place to go for any flooring you need. They have a range of carpets and liners to suit every place and every price range, and Central Carpets will install them so well you'll hardly know they've been. You'll find a big choice from luxurious wool right through to attractive hardware and carpets for the more price conscious. And they have vinyls for kitchens, bathrooms, office fit outs, everything you can think of and more. So call Central Carpets now on 5472 5225 or 5. Central Carpets Castlemaine, a proud sponsor of Main FM.
Since 1855, the Five Flags has been known for hospitality, good food and great service. Hosts Jeannie and Mick proudly continue the tradition today. A place for family and friends to relax. The Five Flags offers great food at great prices. Enjoy our Sunday roast, and the first Thursday of the month is local night. Food prepared from local produce, accompanied by local wines. And there's a drive-through bottle shop as well. The Five Flags, Campbell's Creek.
A proud sponsor of Main FM.